I'll be reacting to Super HxEros episode 3, and I'll be starting my reaction from the 12-second mark in 1, 0, go. Pumped up for this one. Oh. Alright. I mean, hey, that doesn't seem as bad as what some of the other cases you actually do in the series, you know? If the worst they did is steal some underwear. That's still bad, though. But not as bad. The way she phrases that. Ah. Really? Stills? It's like the animators didn't even show up to work today. Okay, the voice performances from the Dokyuu are pretty good, though, I ain't gonna lie. And then when she made that noise, that was pretty adorable. Okay. Oh. Oh man, I love that pettiness from the Dokyuu there. I mean, plus it makes sense for Oshino. She ain't like the others here where she can just have those erotic as hell thoughts and instantly just bust and rip out her clothing. She can't do that quite yet. So I actually like that bit of progression. And saying that though, it's worrying me that for Super HxEros, almost every single action sequence is just a bunch of stills, which, at least off of the first 3 episodes, it's looking like the production for this anime it ain't a healthy one bit when it comes to action animation. But who knows? Maybe the rest of the episode will actually look pretty good from a visual standpoint. Because honestly, the opening, you can see the opening, the choreography is good. You have multiple enemies going after Enjo in the action set pieces. You have enemies actually respond to attacks, being hit by attacks that are not stills. Like in the opening, it really increases the expectations that someone would have for the series itself. Yo, they actually kiss! Oh man. Oh boy. If we went the romance route, that'd be so dang hot. Butterfly effect. Well, yeah, I mean, at least the Kaseisha that left seemed like a lower tier one. Huh? Okay, so only seems to come out when she gets embarrassed. Oh, man. Oh, I like how she's speaking for the audience because I would also like to see projects with her and Reto there. But hey, for Oshino, it has to come out naturally, though. It's not like you can just force it out. What is she gonna? Oh! Whoa! I mean, there's also PORN for females, though. I like her! I like her! I actually like that though. Shows you how powerful convention actually is. And finally, you do have someone calling out Hoshino for once. I'm like, finally! Finally. I don't think she should have been hit, though. I've actually been waiting for someone to call her out. Because don't get me wrong, positive reinforcement is good, but sometimes you need negative reinforcement. Well, hey, people do things at their own pace. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying. Huh. It's actually pretty cool then. Huh. That's impressive there, actually. Okay, I actually like that how the comedic scene at the start, it wasn't there just to have a comedic scene. It actually helped give her some characterization there. Even if it's not someone that has the capabilities, really raise the beams of light when it comes to censoring. Come on, Funimation. This ain't against the anime, isn't it? This is just Funimation. Come on, Funimation. I understand not being able to show the tips of the opie and certain organs, but you can't even show a panty shot, Funimation? What do you think they'll pay you $7 a month for you? Fuck! This is bogus, Funimation. And no, I'm not bashing on the animators or the studio. This isn't me just bashing on Funimation that can spend more money on, at the very least, having this slightly less uncensored, you know? Okay, here this is natural censoring. Fuck. This is what you should be doing, Funimation. If you're gonna censor stuff, do it like this. This is fine. Who am I kidding? It was probably the animators who came up with this, not Funimation. Why in the hell am I giving Funimation credit for this? You should at least not, because you would think you would learn his lesson. You would think. He's gonna get slapped or hit, probably. Oh, never mind. I thought it was gonna be a hit or slap. Okay, this is actually nice. Oh, shit. I wouldn't be surprised when the girls show up and they think he's doing certain things with Mozo by accident if either Hoshino or one of the other girls shows up. You can tell deep down he's enjoying this. Damn, he stepped the fuck out, Repso. Holy cow. Reminds me, I gotta lift more. I like that thing in the slow-mo with the water. That was actually some good bits of animation there. Holy! Yo! It looked like he had a whole run there from that angle. It looked like he actually shot his ball in the hoop from that angle. How does soy milk make you dizzy unless that was filled with some kind of drug or anything? Something of that nature. There's nothing wrong with tiny opie. I think opies of all sizes are good. I'm just saying. There's taste and interest for everyone in the world, whether it be small or huge. Aw, that's so sweet. Showing us he no cinch pump. I mean, it's natural that you'd have a reaction, though. I'm just saying. Yo, you actually enjoyed that. Good's in here, too, because for Momozo, it did show us that she wanted some semblance of a reaction from other people, so that's actually a good scene there. Again, I like how the script is making up for the terrible production values. It's making up for a lot of things, and that's what I dig. Oh. And that explains why she's so dead set then, and being a hero then. Considering that they mentioned multiple times her inferiority complex that she has whenever she compares herself to her sister, that puts it all into perspective. That's actually making her into a pretty dang good character, actually. Wow, this is shaping up to be the best episode of the series, and no joke. Whoa! Where'd that come from? Oh, hey, I have a feeling where that's coming from. I wonder if she's gonna try to remember. Oh, for a second I thought pink haired was hugging blue haired for a second, but then I noticed the camera and I was like, whoa! For a second I thought we were gonna see some potential hero reaction. You know, Punch is pretty cool. For the small amount of sequences she's been in, I hope she actually has more screen time, because all the villains so far in the series have been little punk-ass bitches just sticking out like one hit. I just want, for fuck's sake, for a villain to at the very least be around for multiple episodes so that we can get some plot continuity going on. Because in a lot of series, the best villains are the ones that show up for multiple episodes, that have the characterization, screen time, goals, motivation, you know. Ah. Oh, man. I understand her wanting to get the panties, but I don't want to see. Is it wrong for me not wanting to see Ponchu die? Out of all the Kaseishu, she's been the funniest one. Oh man. Proud of the screaming out. Dang, that's weird. Where's that Twitter? Is there some kind of like underground website in the school that students use? That's what I'm wondering. Isn't that a good thing though? I'd rather my loved one show up at the right moment. Yeah, big all sending-ish about it. That's adorable. Yes! I mean, no! I feel conflicted. Oh, no. Oh, shit, it's gonna look like he stole the panties. You should explain that there is a Kaseishu. You should explain it. Please. Okay, good. At least she's explaining it. And considering Hoshino is usually known as a hard ass, they should be able to believe her. Yeah, exactly. That's good. If they actually had more sequences like that for Hoshino, she'd be a much more likable character. So that's a start in making Hoshino more likable. I ain't gonna lie. Good stuff. I like it. The words that most that the other chick told her, they're gnawing on her conscience. Yes. Oh. They say that if they're gonna try to press on. You know, that's actually a good question. Oh, that's awfully sweet. I wonder if it's gonna be that kid with like kind of like the shaven head we saw in the previous episode. Oh, never mind. Okay. You're pretty. She's pretty. Okay. Oh snap. Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Holy fuck is this character progression? Oh shit. It's saying that. Yeah, she's the one with the we're out there. Sure. She could tell herself that. And really, Funimation, do you really need to put fog when she's wearing the bra? Come the fuck on, Funimation. I understand you need to censor again tips of the opie and certain body parts, but come the fuck on, Funimation. I'm ranking to currently every anime that you currently have in your streaming service that's a non-spin-off and a non-sequel. And I have seen that you usually don't censor that kind of shit. So that's bogus, Funimation. That's bogus. Again, y'all get $7 a month from me and multiple people. I'm just saying. Sometimes I feel like I get punished supporting the official release sometimes, you know? But still, this is a cute scene, though. It is a cute scene. Oh, man. Whoa. His nervousness can be pretty adorable. That explains why she took the initiative. I mean, hey, she just has to just gotta give Retsu a bit of time, you know? Holy! Angel's probably asleep. He's not doing that on purpose. I don't think it'd be that bold. But seriously, do they have... Okay, here, this I understand them having to cover the tips up. I understand that. How did she show up there? Without Hoshino noticing? Yeah, that's the biggest question. Oh. Oh! Oh. Ah, Tenkichi. That was cute, but at the same... like, I just doesn't give zero fucks. I mean, yeah, she didn't accomplish much, but... she just has to take... Yeah, it's not Angel's fault. Damn! It's like a nuke of energy, jeez. At least now we know our trick ball. Okay, that was good, that was good. Oh, that was great shit. It should though. I think it should. And plus she's gaining the respect of the others. I have a feeling Blair has an idea, but she doesn't want to say anything because she knows. Oh, never mind. She just looked as fuck. That's cute. Okay, despite the censoring bullshit that Funimation does, episode's actually pretty good. I'm gonna rate this one an 8.25 out of 10 because the writers, they had a tough task. The tough task that they accomplished, that they didn't accomplish in the first two episodes, was making Hoshino likable. Because from the get-go, Hoshino did less than optimal things in the previous episodes, and I was like, I'm like, really? This episode, I was like, okay, did a great job. Had moments where you actually wanted to root for her. They had character development for her. You saw her take the initiative for once, and even got context as to why she took the initiative. Because when they were younger, Retro never really took that initiative. So all in all, that's why I really love what they did with the character in this specific episode. And then aside from that, I actually like the villain Panchu, because even though she's still got wrapped and eviscerated way too easily, I like how at the very least she was pretty hilarious as a villain. Oh, okay, BB time. Snow White in the color of the sky. But in saying that, though, the only thing that was disappointing in this episode was that, again, the Kiseishu, they're hyped up. They look so dang badass in the openings. It's like, oh, geez. And yet, in the series itself, they go down like a bunch of bitches. That's the only really downside about the episode. Just the villains, they could use a bit more work. And then on top of that, though, from, say, some of the other stuff they did with the other characters, like Mozo, I actually loved it. It actually explained why she's so dedicated to being a hero, why she takes it so seriously. All that right there is some pretty dang good character writing. So that's something I really appreciate about this episode, showing you that the writers, at least, even though you can tell they don't have any budget to work with at all, the writers are trying their damn best to do as a great job as they can, and they're doing a fantastic job. elevating the low production value. So that's why I'd say from a character standpoint, it did pretty good, all things considered. And you're starting to see, with Hoshino, she's starting to realize how much she actually really loves Retsutu on deep down the inside. And that's pretty cute there, just seeing those character beats. So I like that assertiveness. That's why I thought I did fantastic from the character standpoint. Story standpoint, there were weaknesses though. I mean, I'd be a liar if I was like, oh yeah, it was up without a hitch, because there were weaknesses. For one, again, the choreography for the action sequences suck. Considering the Keseishu are major elements in the series, you would think the animators would at the very least be self-aware enough to be like, you know what? Maybe we shouldn't make the action sequences look like total dog shit, so that one of the emphasized points in the series is actually well done. And that's a shame, considering that there's a lot of emphasis on the Keseishu. It's a shame that all the sequences just evolve into like still shot montages. So that's why from the story beats there are some weaknesses. But at the same time, oh, and then some of the censors from Funimation. This isn't an issue with the episode itself. This is more of an issue with Funimation. Do they really have to fog up the sequences where characters have bikinis? I'm like, really? Really, Funimation? Are you fucking joking? So, that kind of affects the enjoyment that anyone can gain from this episode. Because if you're going to do censoring, at least be subtle about it, at the very least. And no, Funimation, they don't even know the meaning of subtlety. So, that's where there were some weaknesses there. But in saying that, there were more positive story beats than negative. And I really dug what they did with Hoshino's character, because making her likable, especially with the first two episodes, it was a tough task. And the writers, they stepped it up to the ballpark. I have to respect that. And even though the visuals are bad, this episode was still good enough to get an 8.25 out of 10. Can I get an 8.5 or a 9 out of 10? Because again, this is 2020, the animation quality should be better. But regardless, they did a great job with production staff. Say for the animators, but the voice performers, the sound team, even the background artists, and even the character designs, they all did a good job, and that's why I think this is the best Super HxEros episode by far. I don't think there's any debate on that. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. Be sure to comment out your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction in the comment section below. Like the video, share it, comment, subscribe, and before I leave, Funimation, for Pete's sake, if you're gonna censor things, be more subtle about it. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all so much for watching my video, and have a great and safe day, everyone. Bye-bye.